when she comes home because they were there watching the house. As if I'm involved somehow because they're trying to frame me with the other girl. It's fine. Oh, she's looking at her because she's listening. She knows she's fucked now. She knows she's fucked now. She's trying to put her head down and shit. Like dumb and suspicious. These people are the most diabolical people I've ever seen in my life. 5 years of this shit. Like, I've been dealing with this shit for 5 years. They literally had the whole police department come here with firefighters and everything and scare me multiple times when they parked here for like a disturbance with that car involved. I think it was that one or whatever. And they would park right over here, and they've been working with cops to try to disturb me and fuck me up and frame me for shit. Right? And then the cops over there, even though she's been doing this and they know it, they've been trying to use it against whatever. And I tried to help them too, because like they said they wanted to investigate her and they had me go in her house and shit. Right? Which I knew was a joke probably, but I also knew that she had some sort of shit going on in there. She's obviously an escort and doing something. So, and they thought it was funny instead of being a cop. So it's fun. Yep, she's just gonna stare over here all the time and act like, literally comes over here just to do the trash, and they're probably gonna leave again because they're just watching the house because they're trying to frame me for somehow coming into their house and stuff. And that's why the animal control over here was asking about whether or not I had went to their property before, and he said something I think too about going over there because they're trying to frame it like I'm the one who did it as a possibility, even though there's no evidence. And so that way I look like I'm possibly gonna be doing something to them, and then they'll try to like swing it to where it's my fault because I've been acting crazy in public or some shit like that, which they do all the time, but they won't try to charge them with it because they're their best friends, so like I said, she's sucking him off or something like that. Like I know the son of one of them is friends with them or something, and everyone in the neighborhood is like best friends with each other for some reason because I reported everybody for some shit, and it's because of what she was doing. She was going on Craigslist and she told people on Craigslist that I was some sort of this and that, person selling dogs or something, and they were blocking my ads. So, and they all thought it was funny. They kept trying to figure shit out and why, and that's what she wears. Look what she's wearing, bro. Nobody wears that who's not escorting. And she looks like a fucking cracker. Like, that's why I called her a cracker when I first came here, because she is one. Whether or not she's actually doing crack is irrelevant. She used to do drugs, and she's escorting and doing all this shit, and I'm just gonna keep track of it. And that's why when she drove by, too, the one that basically was like, I'm fucking, what's it called? They were like, oh, he thinks that, he's not gonna leave because, like, he's thinking that he knew I was going to rob him or whatever, or come in the house. So it's like, because they don't get it. Like, I've been recording all kinds of shit that they don't even know about. So, and they tried to come in the house, and that's why she's acting dumb as fuck right now. They tried to come in the house, but I'm not even gonna tell them how much I recorded, but I don't want to like end up in a river, but it's whatever. We'll see. Oh look, here comes the other one. Remember earlier when they all showed up together or went away together? See, this is what's happening, is that now, because they are hearing me in the phone and they don't know that I have been recording them, and it's just like, so they're trying to see, engage if I have or not right now, so, which I have, but it's fine. They probably checked my whole property except for certain areas, and that's why they feel real dumb, because the police were in there before trying to make it seem like they were sorry and shit, because they came to my house like with the whole Rex thing, and then fucking like put stuff in specific spots to make it look like it was me who was doing it, even though I just showed up to my house because I did a troll about it. And they would spread the stuff around on my phone, the police would, and they would try to frame me and whatever else. And then I started to say that I would help out Trump with his administration because I know that you guys are Republicans, right? And this is all while they're investigating me. So then they started spreading stuff around about that, right? And they also were using people like my jiu-jitsu coach and others to try and like keep my attention on the fact that they're just fucking with me right? By like spreading all this stuff around to like all these big name, you know, influencers and stuff, because they knew I wanted to be famous to take care of my dogs better. And so it's like they're playing all these games trying to get evidence enough to convict me on my property, even though she was in cahoots with my ex, and they were like killing some of the dogs, and I was wondering what was happening to them. And it's not Coccidia, because they're all on Albon now and they're doing fine. You see what I'm trying to say? And they still have been getting croaked. Sailor Moon was on Albon, so, and she's an adult too, and that's what I had said. So they literally had some guy over here, you know, act like it was him, which it might have been him, but they're all in cahoots together. It's everybody in the street, the neighborhood. It's fine. I got enough recordings to fucking sue them in this Stone Age, and that's why she's acting this way. But the only difference is that I don't want to put it on on my YouTube just yet, because the cops literally will kill you. So, but it's fine. You know, they literally came here one day with a van and tried to act like they were going to like abduct me, to try to scare me into like not literally like snitching on them and shit. It was that bad. Like, and I have been talking shit about the vets and like Sheriff McPhee and all these other people, and they literally like made me out to be some type of thing, and they were having like Pasco PD and everything, like literally like try to intimidate me and follow me around town too. They went to jobs, they went to all these different places to harass me, and you know, off-duty cops would be like whispering shit to like the employees and stuff, and it was like this whole big fiasco. And then Hernando as well, you know, Hernando was basically they had this bald guy who was working with one of the restaurant owners that I was working with, and he is involved with local gangs and drug dealers, and he's doing something with that. He knew them, and he was doing business with the drugs and stuff, and they actually had them try to intimidate me at Slice of Life and Mike and Frank's, basically because I was watching what they were doing. They were selling drugs. Slice of Life would sell cocaine or something to somebody, or if they were trolling me, I don't know, but it looked like they were actually selling stuff to somebody. But I do know that the one strip club I was working at, they were doing cocaine sales. One of them tried to sell me an 8-ball, and I decided to tell him no, and that's when they found out that I was investigating them, and they basically was like, oh shit, you know, and they didn't say anything else, but they kept trying to scare me at that place too, and they were spreading it around town. Probably everybody knew that I was like this person that like could get you for things, but they don't even know why. Well, now they're gonna find out.